The residents of the beachside town of Valley or Fraser Island were told to leave immediately. The order came as the fire, which burned through 82,000 hectares of World Heritage listed bushland on the island, turned southeast towards the town, which is made up of roughly 60 properties, most of it rental holiday accommodation.
The fire is within about 500 metres of Happy Valley, and it's expected at some point over the next day or two that the fire will impact upon Happy Valley.
Heatwave conditions continue to make fighting the blaze difficult. Yesterday, more than 1.3 million litres of water was dropped by 17 aircraft.
In a normal firefight, we might drop 100,000 litres on a significant fire, so we're probably putting 10 to 12 times the amount of water into this fire, so significant aircraft operations.
Today, New South Wales has provided the very large 737 air tanker, which drops 15,000 litres a time. There's over 100 crew on the ground. There's rangers helping with the backburning, the fire breaks. The crews are doing an incredible job.
As the fire continues to burn tonight, will the small amount of rain forecast over coming days be enough to tide?
This fire is uncontrolled and it's unmanageable. It's been going now for over 7 weeks, and it cannot just be put out through manpower.
Russell Postle is a volunteer firefighter who's been battling the fire near Happy Valley on Fraser Island, and he joins us now. Russell, thank you very much for your time. I'm sure you've been extremely busy. How close are you to the fire front right now?
Well, today we had started the day with the valley very in constant smoke, and gradually the fire kept moving closer and closer. During the day, the Rural Fire Brigade undertook a small backburn, and the fire reached the town. So we've had the fire right down the embankments either side of the town and around the town, with extensive water bombing across the whole of the town. So a number of spot fires have turned up in around the town, fences, bits of attachments to houses, and trees, but it seems to have now passed. It's about a kilometre south of here now at Yidney Rocks, and there's a lot of crews down there battling to protect the properties at Yidney Rocks.
Russell, we've heard how long this fire's been burning for. What is it about this particular fire on Fraser Island that's making it so hard to stop, to put out?
Well, all the fireys and west in Happy Valley, we've got who's a very experienced firefighter who's leading our hazard reduction planning and our preparation by the community over the last year. That he always reminds us that with a big wildfire, the only thing that can put it out is a big storm, and that it's not something that you can easily deal with, especially when you look at the landscape here. You've got very steep sand hills. They're hard to climb. You can't climb them necessarily in a vehicle. Very hard to climb on foot, and they're tinderbox dry, so they'll just go like you wouldn't believe. So it's a pretty challenging environment, and so it's been a case of we haven't had the big rain to put it out.
Everybody's obviously got their fingers crossed for that to happen, Russell. Now, we know that people were asked to leave this morning, but we've heard that some people have actually stayed to protect their homes. Are they all going to be safe?
Yes, absolutely. The residents, we have a Happy Valley Community Association that we established about 18 months ago. We set out, when we understood our fire risk, that we set out to prepare everything. So the houses have things like plugs for their gutters. They've got cam locks for the water tanks for the fire trucks to attach to. As a community, we've installed water tanks, 2 10,000 litre tanks for the trucks to draw from with fire hydrants. And it's been a case of that preparation. So when it's a prepare to leave, or you're required to leave, then that's a voluntary thing. You can stay. What it means is that you can't expect someone to come and rescue you after that. If you choose to stay, your own choice. And the police came around yesterday and made sure that everyone was aware of that. But all of the property owners and everyone we're prepared to be here because we've done the preparation and we were quite comfortable. And so today, with the fire moving around the community and across the town, we established that was the outcome. There was no houses damaged.
Well, that is some consolation, Russell. All the best with it from here. I know you've got some days ahead that you're going to have a lot of work cut out for you, so we appreciate your time. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thanks very much, guys. Thank you all.
With so much content online, it's sometimes hard to keep up with it all. And let's face it, who has the time? The Project YouTube has you covered with the stories that matter. Hit subscribe for a daily list of the news that you need to know.